I know, the camera doesn't register much after a second.
Nice picture for the shoppers note.
Yeah.
Mr. Note said, can anybody find a picture I can put in the shoppers note?
Yeah.
Why don't they just have to take it back?
You just take it out, plug it in.
That's what Mr. Camosi said.
Yes.
Robert.
Get that on film. No, he's very intelligent. He went to Harvard.
I got about 11 million knots. And
Did you get a shot of the ship's bell?
There's Uncle Fred here. Hello, Uncle Fred. Jay wanted to stay right there. Hi. I want to be here for you have to back up.
Good morning, and welcome to the launching of the Islander. My name is Dave Stevens. I'm a director. Someone described my job as flak taker, but president of the Shebig Transportation Company. And I'm going to introduce our honored guests and speakers. First in line, we have Glenn Kirstein. He's, if you'd like. He's the director and secretary treasurer. Next, we have Mr. Cap Leonard. He's the director and vice president. Next, we have Bruce Dowdy. He's the president of Washburn and Dowdy. Next, we have Captain Lyndon Smith. He's our operations manager. And our sponsor, Mrs. Jasper Smith of Shebig Island. And the Reverend Tom Merrill. Our first speaker is going to be Bruce Dowdy.
Thank you. Need an electrician in the crowd? It's on, Raymond.
Don't give up now, Ray.
Thank you. Welcome to the launching of the Islander. We at Washburn and Dowdy are pleased to take part in the growth of Shebig Transportation Company and to be adding to their fleet this fine new vessel. The Islander will make the trip out to Shebig more comfortable and safe for the thousands of visitors and residents of the island that are expected to ride on her. The trip is from Cousins Island to Shebig, and I haven't got the exact schedule, but it will be the primary transportation for most of the residents of the island. This launch is special for Washburn and Doughty because it is our first launch in what is now our new facility here in East Boothbay. And it'll be our first indoor launching. The way the weather looked today, we were really appreciative to not have the extra concern of being rained out. We moved down from Woolwich at the first of this year and have been busy trying to get our new operation underway. This building will give us the largest indoor facility of any boatyard in the state of Maine. We'll have the capacity to build up to 180-foot vessels up to 40 feet wide. We're excited about the new home for Washburn and Doughty and happy to have you with us here today. Please, just a reminder though, this is a working shipyard, and if everyone will be cautious in their travels through the yard and have a safe and enjoyable day, we'll be very pleased. The Islander is a custom-designed vessel and is the result of many, many hours and much discussion between the Board of Directors of Shebig Transportation Company and the vessel's designer, Bruce Washburn. Of the Board of Directors in particular, Cap Leonard has been the leading figure in the design, and he's been our contact throughout the entire project, from the beginning to when we will be glad and happy to deliver the boat to Shebig. Before going on, I would like to say a few words about Cap. If it weren't for Cap Leonard, for his hard work and for his drive, it's safe to say that we wouldn't be launching this vessel here today. I think Shebig Transportation Company is very fortunate to have Cap as the cutting edge on this project. He's been a demanding taskmaster for us here at the yard, but he's been fair, and we've enjoyed working with him. On this, the second vessel for Shebig Transportation that we've built at Washburn and Doughty. I think Cap deserves a hand of applause. What came from all this hard work and planning is this 52-foot vessel before you. She will carry 100 passengers and will be operated by a crew of 2. She is designed for year-round service and has a spacious heated passenger area, and for winter operations, the hull has been built of extra heavy steel plate, which will enable her to bust through any anticipated ice between the route from Shebig to Cousins Island. We hope that those of you that use this Islander as your means of transportation to the mainland will enjoy her. Obviously, you can't build quality boats such as this without quality people. I've been in shipyards most of my working life all over the country, and right now, I would say that we have the most talented and best group of boat builders of any yard in the country.
Yay!
And they've been busy. So far this year, we have delivered an 82-foot offshore lobster boat and a 109-foot scalloper. And in the next bay, we have a 65-foot offshore lobster boat well underway, as well as the keel and many of the frames for an 82-foot offshore lobster boat. And in this bay right here, next week, we'll be laying the keel for a 70-foot dragger for Cy Laureate from right here in Boothbay. We've been in business 7 years, and we are now seeing that a good percentage of our work is coming from repeat customers such as Shebig. This is a very positive statement that our work has been recognized for its quality, and our workers can be proud of their accomplishments. Finally, I'd like to say it's been a pleasure working with Cap Leonard and Shebig Transportation Company, and we wish them and the Islander much success in the future. Thank you for your business, and we hope the Islander serves you well. Thank you. Our next speaker will be Cap Leonard.
I'd like to add my thanks to all of you and all the people of Shebig, the stockholders of the company, for coming down today. I have here a letter from Governor Joseph E. Brennan addressed to Mrs. Jasper Smith. The governor couldn't make it today. He sends his best wishes to Mrs. Smith, the company, and Shebigers, and wishes them good luck and Godspeed with the vessel. On the lighter side, I've been asked by the board of directors to tell all our friends that this steel and plate you see over here is not for Islander number 2. A note of thanks to the patrons who have helped us fund and coordinate this launch. There's some people that need mentioning because this boat is not steel, glass, plastics, and electronics. It's people. Some of the people that deserve thanks are Ralph Stevens and George Cummings from Yankee Marina, who do much of our work on our vessels. John Robinson from Desmond and Payne, who does much of our insurance work. Harley Weber from Quality Consultants, Inc. Bill Goddard, who is the president of Webster and Goddard Insurance, and one of those many, many businessmen in the town of Yarmouth that support Shebig Transportation Company and our friends of the people who live on Shebig. I'd like to thank my friend and close associate, Brian Hathaway of Associated Marine Surveyors. Happy birthday, Brian. Glenn Gerstein. And we'll get to you in a minute. Mr. Wolf of Maine Mall Motors, who was a contributor to it, and Nappy Distributors, who supplied the wine, which you'll taste after the ceremonies. Bruce Dowdy had been very liberal in his praise. He's done a hell of a job. Bruce Washburn, our good friend, came to us 2 years ago and translated all the hopes and the dreams, the ideas, some of which weren't so practical, into what you see today. Bruce spent hours and hours on this project. He's been a friend, a confidant, and more. And I thank you very much, Bruce. And all my friends down in the pit that put the steel together, that made her what she is. Steve Gagne, who is the best yard foreman this state will ever see. Where's Steve? Jeff Harris and Chuck Kruger put the plates together and welded them and worked and sweated. It's a hell of a job, and we thank you. Also, we owe a debt of thanks to the Coast Guard, who have tracked this vessel for 2 years with plan approvals, survey work, and all that. In particular, Captain Folsom, who is the Marine Safety Officer in Portland, Commander Dutton, and most of all, Chief Warrant Officer Don Bush, who's been the surveyor assigned to this job. He's been fair, he's been available, and he's worked with us to the extent that he could, and we appreciate all his hard work for that. And then there are the people who make this company go.